Oh, hi guys. Sorry, I'm picking myself up. Hey, it's April 17th, Friday, for the Friday report. I'm here. I wanted to share some stuff with you guys. I'm getting ready to go to Chuck E. Cheese here in a little bit. I had to kind of disguise myself because I got kicked out last Friday from Chuck E. Cheese. I guess we got a little too radical in there. When I get around my peers, all these, well, they're not really my peers. They're just these little 5 and 6 year old kids. But when I get around them, I start to feel my oats. I start to feel like the old days, the old kindergarten days. And oh man, we got crazy. We rocked that place last time, and they actually threw me out because they said I was the ringleader of the whole thing, and I really wasn't. I mean, okay, so I threw some pizzas and stuff, and I kind of, turned over the salad bar or whatever. But anyway, the problem is they don't want me in there. So now, see, I got these glasses. I put these on. They won't even recognize. They won't even know it's me this time. And so then I can go in and they'll say, "Oh, that doesn't look like the guy that was here last week." So that's good. Hey, anyway, so I did a Friday report real quick. So things are, going crazy. I think the general consensus now is I'm getting the feeling anyway, is that just like big banks and stuff are too big to fail, the United States basically is too big to fail. That's what the mentality is in Washington. That's what the mentality is with the Federal Reserve and all these people that are, whoever controlling things. I have no idea. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. But I think the consensus is that they think we're too big to fail, so they can just do whatever they want. They can print as many billions as they want, trillions, whatever. It doesn't make any difference. So anyway, so Friday the 17th, let's do kind of a recap here. Yeah, North Korea, they kicked everybody out. Little Kim, I did a little video on Little Kim for adults only. Check it out. But they kicked his little butt out. He kicked everybody out of the country, and now he's gonna ramp up his little nuclear program, and he's got some missiles he tested that can. Well, they go quite a ways. They can make it all the way to the edge of his city, and then they drop into the ocean. I don't know what that is all about. Why he can't get one to work right, but anyway, he wants to build that, and then he can build a nuclear warhead for it, and then that way he can shoot them up in the air and actually bomb himself. But anyway, so that's coming along the tracks really well. A new little advent, and of course if he gets really good at those little missiles, he could actually shoot them over into other places that we might actually be concerned about. So that's not a good thing. That could be an event coming down the road, to get things really going good. All we need is a good nuclear explosion. Oh Christ. Okay, so then another thing, it looks like, deflation is really setting in. I've been around town, I went out today, I did a little shopping. I think, when it's all said and done, the only store left is going to be Walmart. Let's face it, Walmart will be the only store left standing. In our socialist, fascist country, we'll all be good little citizens, and we all go to Walmart. We'll line up at Walmart and do our little shopping. The federal store is going to be Walmart. Because I'm seeing all these closings, and every place has got 50% off, closing in 10 days, and I went into this place called the Sportsman Whorehouse. I call it the Sportsman Whorehouse. Anyway, I went in there and they had all this sports stuff, guns and ammunition. And I went in there and I thought, oh, I'll get some good deals. I'll buy a few, cases of ammo and some guns or whatever, I can get my hands on. And I went in and all their crap is like 30 to 40% more expensive than Walmart, even with being reduced by 30-40%. So no wonder that place is going out of business. Then they should fail because it's a crappy place with overpriced junk. I hate to say it, but Walmart has the best prices on everything. Of course they do. They're the biggest company in the world now. What the hell? So we're going to see a lot more of that. I'm seeing a lot of vacant mall places, of course. So that's part of the next little move. Yeah, and I'm sure you heard GG Properties, General Growth Properties, just had the largest U.S. bankruptcy, real estate bankruptcy in history. Just occurred yesterday. So, like the Fashion Show Mall in Vegas history, all these malls, all this high-end crap nobody can afford anymore. Down the toilet, baby. So that's just like Gerald Celente said, current events form future trends. The man's right on again. I love his little slogans. And this is right. I mean, he said 4 or 5 months ago, the next thing we're going to see is the commercial rate real estate going down the toilet. And sure enough, right on cue, regardless of all the, pie in the sky crap the media's feeding you, hey, on the street, we're going bankrupt, baby, and that's the newest one. General Growth Properties, look it up. Just filed bankruptcy. Assets of 29 billion in malls across the country history, and places like this whorehouse place I went to. I mean, this thing was massive. This Sportsman Warehouse place. I mean, it made Walmart look like a little, mom and pop place. The thing was massive, and you walked in there, and it's just, oh my god. And it's history. And you think anybody's gonna want to rent that thing? No, it's in a brand new strip mall that's also mostly vacant. The only place left is Target, and they're probably next on the list. They'll be next. They'll be targeted next. Oh, I love that. Oh, anyway, so yeah, soon it'll only be Walmart. So it looks like we're going to need a little inflation to offset the deflation. You know what I mean? Because these places are going like left and right. I mean, they can't get rid of the product. They're trying to, dump their inventories, pay their bills. So it looks like the feds might try to increase a little inflation. Of course, that's going to mess them all up then, because you can have inflation and low interest. I mean, they're going to have this thing so screwed up. It's not even going to be funny. I gotta love it though. And no wonder we have another shooting this week. People are going crazy. A very nice, I guess he was a nice guy. He joked around, and then he went out and shot people down in California, some hospital worker. I don't know what the hell. Well, at least he was in a hospital and he shot people. I figured, hey, they could get help right away. That's sick. I'm sorry I didn't go there. But anyway, so that was another thing happening this week. And then another big thing, too. China's finally getting serious about getting rid of that $1.3 trillion or whatever they got in currency over there from U.S. currency, because they're buying tons and tons of metal now, copper, all the stuff to manufacture everything they need for the next 30 years, it looks like. I mean, they're just going out and saying, hey, let's dump this dollar on something we can use, and that sounds like basically what we've been doing too. A lot of us is buying, trading the paper in for, metals and precious metals and stuff. That's what they're doing. They're taking their paper and they're dumping it on something they can actually use, like copper and aluminum and all kinds of real exotic stuff, that I don't even know about. But that's what they're doing. They're going to take some of that money and get rid of it and dump it on stuff they can use for manufacturing. So that's good for them, because I'm sure that, their plans of buying our treasuries are toast. I mean, I can't imagine them anteing up anymore when they're into us for $1.3 trillion. I mean, that's not chump change even for a country like China, so crazy, another crazy week, people. It only gets more exciting. So a quick wrap up. North Korea launches their nuclear missile plans, gets on the way. They're gonna launch their little missile. They're gonna get their nuclear program back going on. And it's that thing with the DHS too, the Department of Homeland. Pretty soon it's gonna be called the Department of Homeless Security. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? The Department of Homeless Security, because nobody's gonna have a home to live in. So this whole Homeland Security is a joke. Reminds me of the Third Reich, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, they're put this report on extremists now and everything, and they even included veterans, and of course that caused a big stir in her wording, so she had to renounce her statement and everything. But anyway, they're just a bunch of schmucks over there anyway. Ah, boy, what a crazy week. Hey, I'm gonna get over to Chuck E. Cheese and see if I can't stop my own little revolution. My little Chuck E. Cheese revolution. I hope that place doesn't close down. That would break my little heart. Oh, I love you guys. Don't close Chuck E. Cheese. Never, never.